Realm of Shadows. I'll just be doing the first episode today. I am your host, Blue Boy 1985. Batman is one of my favourite superheroes. I don't like that other motherfucker from Metropolis. The super douche. Super duper man. 2 seconds, just gotta log into my Twitch to let everyone know that I am live. I have wanted to play this for quite some time. I just got my Discord link for anyone that is interested. All streams and chats are interactive. So please participate if you can. If you can't, that's absolutely fine. All streams are exclusive to Twitch for 24 hours. Then they will be going onto my YouTube channel, youtube.com, Hammers Reviews. I do apologise that the stream is a bit late. My favourite Batman is Michael Keaton. Who is everyone else's favourite Batman? This will be the complete episode, so we've got 5 to get through. We've got episode. The days we will be doing Batman is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I'm continuing episode 3. Yes, that is Penguin. I was expecting him to be like a bigger chap. My Facebook is Facebook Blue Boy 1985 streams. I'm a multi-content creator, so that's all good. If you could also like my Twitch at twitch.tv/BlueBoy1985 if you'd like to support me or the channel. My Patreon is patreon.com. Hammers Reviews. If you don't have a Patreon, I have a donation button on my Twitch page. It's to help raise funds for a new computer because my computer's gone completely corrupt. My Instagram and Twitter, we have rules. The prostitutes, schoolgirls, camgirls, shammers or scammers, because I'm happily engaged, so get the hint. What I don't mind is people lurking, offering me services like custom overlays, emojis, networking, general chat, mental health chat, collaborations, hosting, co-hosting, cryptocurrency chat, video game chat, movie chat, music chat, and anything of the sort. That's all cool. My Instagram is Instagram at BlueBoy1985-1, and my Twitters are Twitter at BlueBoy85 and Twitter at BlueBoy1985-01. If your mental health is not too great, if you live in the UK, we have a fantastic charity. They are called Mind, but I'm not sure internationally. But I do know people in my network of people that could potentially help. I'm trying to get a community on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. My TikTok is at BlueBoy1985. Discord, YouTube, and Twitch. Without further ado, let's get started. So I have had a quick go of this show. My favourite colours are blue and red. So I would go with blue. We are playing the classic mode where it's coloured, but we have got noir where it's black and white. I love comics, even at my age, 30-something years old. You never go out of comics. Where would Gotham City be if it was a real place? I'm thinking Chicago. Maybe New York. And Metropolis where Superman lives. I would say Chicago. If anyone has got any thoughts, please let me know. Telltale are the people that make the Walking Dead series as well. That's not very nice. Splatting someone's bloody wig. What a dum-dum.
On it.
However, then it becomes Two-Face.
You think he's gonna show? We'll bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
You fucking hope, motherfucker.
Oh, Christ.
Yes, Lieutenant James Gordon. Yes, he is the commissioner of the Gotham City at this time. He's just a lieutenant.
The hell?
Back! Get back!
Gordon. They're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey! Wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags. No wonder the cops want him dead. Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Batman. He's regular Harvey Dent for now. Yeah, didn't say anything right. Yeah, he's regular Harvey Dent for now. And then I think someone throws acid in his face and he becomes Two-Face. Which is like multiple personality disorder.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. But it's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
I can handle it.
Not if you're pissing out blood, you can't.
The hell'd he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
I'm Batman. This should take about an hour and a half, give or take. My drink of choice is orange vanilla, Coca-Cola, and Mountain Dew.
What was that? Huh? Back to back, circle up!
Smoke grenade. Smoke 'em. Mr. Batman.
What the hell is this?
I know you're trying to create a myth.
Yes, Alfred Mission. Okay, who would be the ideal candidate to kill Batman? I would say Alfred, because technically he was a spy, or he could go into disguise. If we can get to 275 followers, I'll be doing a Brawlhalla tournament on my Twitch channel.
But be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes, You need a monster.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on!
Alfred.
Come on! Come on!
Boom. Fluff one of them up. I really like the combat style in this. Not too fast. Yeah, X button, that's right. Boom. That's Mayor Hill's office. The corrupt politician.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy. Heyday.
Yes, that is Catwoman. If it's not one villain, it's another fucking villain. Boom, go to Grove.
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
There's 6 chapters in total.
Without a scratch.
So far.
I'm Batman.
That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
No one else will. I'm the only one who gets the job done.
Sounds lonely. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
Oh, Catwoman. Better known as Selina Torres. But we'll find out later on. Oh, bollocks. I pressed the wrong bloody button. God damn it, Billy Jack. You're not very nice, Catwoman. Who do you think you are?
Holy hell! You get this? Move us in, closer!
Oh yeah, I missed one only slightly.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Bugger. Before caught the Catwoman. Yeah, to apologise about the stream being a bit on the late side. The basically, I forgot to download the DLC. What a dumbass. We have the Catwoman season as well.
Do not shoot!
Oh shit, guy.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
And a mere mortal.
God damn it! I said don't shoot! No! Wait!
I think each episode is about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours at a push. Give her a shock. I've only done the first episode, but not for stream. Oh, excuse me.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Don't struggle, you'll fall.
Don't struggle or you'll fall.
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you. Bye, Bat.
That's not very nice. Doing that scratch on the face. Dickhead. We do actually meet her and Selena Kyle a bit later on. Shit.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Yeah, exactly. Because family were gunned down by an unknown assailant. I don't know who it is. I can't remember because it's been a long time since I've read Batman. Comics in general. Welcome to Gotham, Chapter 1. Well, Cobblepot is the Penguin. I thought it'd be a bigger chap than on this.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would... Well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
So, I'll just say welcome to...
Welcome to Wayne Manor, everyone. My apologies for the late arrival.
Oh, not to worry, Mr. Wayne. We've all made ourselves very comfortable. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham.
Yeah, we hope. Because it does take a bit of a twist near the end, but I'm not going to spoil it if you're not playing.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just wanted to make an entrance.
Congratulations, you almost missed it. You are a pillar of this city and my campaign. I need you here, tuxedoed and shaking hands. No one came here tonight to see me.
Some champagne.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again.
I'll do anything for Gotham. It's my home.
It's our home. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman.
Put a dent in crime.
Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, put a dent in crime?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Just good. That sounds like, the Harvey Dent actually sounds like Joe from Family Guy. Because I know he is actually a very well-known voice actor, and I have got Tetris Blast G Fuel as well, so best bet is to keep hydrated when doing a stream, so you don't get dehydrated. Tetris Blast is really nice flavour. I think it's blueberry pink lemonade, and it really is nice. It does hit the spot.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on.
There's Carmine Falcone. I don't know if they're a real crime family. Yes, Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin.
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband
voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
Well, I'm flattered, truly, but this night is about getting Harvey Dent elected so he can fix those potholes.
I think I speak for half the room when I say politicians are puppets.
Oh, come on now, Bob. I'm not a politician. I'm a crusader. No strings attached.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know. Like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light the darkness.
Absolutely.
An idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. And don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
Tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... Well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, thank you. I wish my parents could be here speaking with you too.
And thank you, Bruce, for investing in the health of this city's future.
You have our support, Mr. Dent. Go get him.
We're on our way. Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Oh, well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Tonight is strictly off the record. We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick. This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now. So formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Just between us, politics bore the hell out of me. Too many words, not enough action.
Didn't think you were the type to get his hands dirty.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, that's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding.
That's
kidding.
hilarious. Burn.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Oh my god.
Carmine Falcone?
But
Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything, except being a businessman who loves this city.
Yeah, like the fucking
Excuse
story.
us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the
Corruption
necessary
in other
evil of
fucking
politics,
words.
Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
I don't like this, Harv, but I'm trusting you.
Thank you, Bruce. Seriously. You know I have to pull every string I can to get elected.
Yeah, well, just make sure this one doesn't hang you.
Yeah,
Word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Man, all flash, no class.
My family built this house. It's not for sale.
Everything's for sale, Mr. Wayne. And everyone.
Not everyone
Just
has a
need to
price.
find the right currency. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Bruce Wayne.
I know who you are. The guy who's gonna sell me his house.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
Yeah, I don't trust these kind of fucking assholes.
You
because
should
they've
know,
always got
Mr.
a fucking
Falcone,
agenda.
my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill had...
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say? Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
I understand more than you know.
Good. You look smart. You dress smart. Glad it adds up to something real.
Mr. Falcone,
No more warnings. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Okay, imagine this is me, and these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. If Harvey gets elected, that's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be.
Look, I'm only talking to you because Harvey asked, trusting a friend to know what's best for Gotham.
Now that's a predicament. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake.
What is he implying?
And which to break.
I think I'll have someone see you out.
Okay. Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. People don't say no to me.
He just said no to you, motherfucker.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Oh, this mafiosa type. Maybe they are bent. Martha and Thomas Wayne. That was just the introduction. 2 seconds. I'm just gonna save that screenshot. The first episode came out in August the 2nd, 2016, so I hadn't got time to play this. Telltale unfortunately went bust, unfortunately.
It's me.
Episode 1. I had to take a screenshot. Realm of Shadows.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Yeah, let's see. Falcone implied that Martha and Thomas Wayne were corrupt. That's the understanding I got.
To take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians.
And in other news,
Looking at HCAL.
Holographic lenses? Voice modulation? Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves.
So he can modify his voice so they don't know it's Bruce Wayne. If you know of Batman, then you should know who actual the Batman is.
The suit absorbed most of the damage from that gunshot, but I've got to protect my back, even from the police.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn.
DA
causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut it down.
Mayor to destroy vigilantes.
Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers.
Yeah, I think in the police force, he's the only one we can actually trust.
Critical condition. The police don't have any suspects at the time.
So let's see what. Welcome to anyone that has just joined. Hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day. We have Thomas and Martha and deceased. Alfred Pennyworth. Harvey Dent. He doesn't become Two-Face as of yet. That is the corrupt Mayor Hamilton Hill. Yeah, we have Catwoman. That will update.
Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately.
Oswald Cobblepot, aka the Penguin, is a bit on the small side. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday or Tuesday if you live in Australia, New Zealand, India, Japan, and some other places in Asia. So we have Vicky Vale, and she is a journalist for the Gotham Gazette. We have Carmine Falcone, the Skyline Club owner, head of Falcone crime family, I'm sure. We have Gotham City population 10 million.
And if you can believe it, now you can.
We have Arkham Asylum, established November 1921. So Batman, I believe, is set in the 1920s.
But since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed. And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city, he vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families.
But maybe he has connections to the Waynes as well as.
We need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero. With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent.
We'll look at the gadget table and see what we can find.
But he can't save our city alone. He needs your help. He believes that together.
Batarang.
Let's see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper.
That probably would give someone a nasty injury. That is his smoke pellets.
Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success.
His grapple gun.
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
And we have MP, sticky
Deliver a
data.
jolt or knock out electricity in the area. And I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people would. Trace detection skimmer.
The newest edition. You can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it.
We've got the data drive. It will take time to
Fell off a building
decrypt.
for this.
This morning, the body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone
data drive
was found hanging
and
off the
Batcave.
side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles.
I would actually like a real life Batcave.
Let's find out what was so important.
Stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's
Encrypted.
That may take some
Wayne
time
Manor
to do.
has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here. In a dark, damp cave. In front of a computer.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree. It isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
So we bring up the map, Jamon. It seems like I've got to remember how to do this.
This is a map of the East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
The same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist.
I very much doubt that.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. It's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out, Al. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here.
Yeah, exactly.
They're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
But I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
Exactly.
If you make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse.
Absolutely.
One more worry for the list.
Business card.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him...
He's got a posh British accent, so...
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
I think it is, Alfred.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
I think he just wants to reconnect. Criminal record or not, he's still an old friend.
A lot can change over the years. If I remember correctly, Oswald was fond of the old firecrackers in the toilet trick. I worry what he's graduated to. Even though you and your Master Cobblepot used to be close,
naughty stuff.
I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
Absolutely.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Yeah, it's probably come to shit. It's weird, it's having some technical issues on this game. The one that got away, okay, there's chapter 2, I believe. Cobblepot Park. Only if I've got important, like, big things to do, then I probably would be up at 3 o'clock. But just gonna...
Where are you, Oz?
So we've got the recent newspaper, let's have a look at that. That's the problem with the press, they fucking like twisting shit. If America is like a really rich country, no one should be fucking homeless, man. You know, it really piss me the fuck off. It really does. So we give him some change.
Thank you, sir.
If people are legitimately homeless, I don't mind. But if they burning barrel. Some people are victims of circumstances.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
I'm gonna have a quick nosy before we actually have a look at the statue.
Hey.
Beat it.
Boom. Boom. Just beat it. Graffiti everywhere. Let's look at the plaque and see what it says.
Well, it isn't what it used to be.
Absolutely. Because assholes think it's funny to fucking deface shit. I understand if people have like work commitments, that's fine. For anyone that is back at work, how does it feel to be back at work? Let's look at the statue. Maybe his grandfather. That's what I'd imagine Oz to look like.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
You're making a mistake.
You already made one coming here. The next one kills you. And him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here! Think that'll do? Stay down!
What if...
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Right. Silly bastard. There's a fucking psychopath.
Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, Yeah, good as new.
That voice
Woo!
sounds familiar to
scrap,
me.
Eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Maybe he
2
hired
decades.
those 2 goons, maybe.
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit.
Well, those were better days.
That they were, yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city chews right through people.
It sure does.
Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering.
Every bastard is.
You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. I never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... There'd be a treat to let you make pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Welcome, and hello. If you're a fan of Batman, let me know which incarnation of Batman you are. My preferred one is Michael Keaton. Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. If you have played this game before, if you've got any hints and tips or pointers, please let me know.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way!
Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. We're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. Worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Now, Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. With this facility and our next mayor, we can put a dent in crime.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even shook his hand.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please, keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
I don't comment on rumors. Why don't we just stick to real journalism here?
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
All right, this press conference is over.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Oh, great. So let's bombard him with shit off the fucking cuff. That's why I hate the fucking press, because they're a bunch of wankers. They do really piss me off where they twist and fucking turn. Hello, anyone that has just joined, hope you're doing well.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I'm sorry, are you arresting me?
Not unless I'm forced to. We're only collecting evidence today.
I didn't do anything.
That's what we're here to find out.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
You don't seem like a happy fucking camper.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
Exactly.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us.
Hope
for all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
So I hope they've just got it just twisted. So let's see. I think photos of his parents. And a young Bruce. I like the cel-shaded graphics, I really do.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
I absolutely love the cel-shaded graphics. I like the Wolf Among Us. I do want to play that again at some point, because I've never streamed the game.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
It's no problem.
It's not a problem, really.
Ah, Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Really going for the record,
I don't think so.
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access.
I appreciate the offer, Miss Vale, but trying to say I'm the good guy here...
Instantly makes you look bad.
Absolutely.
I get it. So let me say it for you. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
Hill wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
Maybe
You're
Falcone.
a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
Justice will be served.
The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We have never had and never will have connections to organized crime.
They may have.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
So hopefully this don't burn us and bite us in the arse.
We're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family? We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'...
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's
That's why I
the
said
district
Bruce.
attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Maybe
Then
he doesn't
find
know.
out why he didn't.
You can't always assume that someone will know for definite. Oh.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it.
Yeah, blindsides us both.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made two enemies. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? That just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
Do you think Falcone could be behind it?
He didn't seem too thrilled after the fundraiser.
Yeah. You never
God,
know.
what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
You should probably distance yourself from me.
What? No, I can't do that.
Well, you may have to.
Don't say that. You...
There you are.
Hey, you?
Howdy,
Sorry.
shit.
I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
She is Catwoman. But we'll get more information.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selina.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selina's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
Meet anyone interesting?
Not really. They haven't all been as welcoming as Harv. I was mugged.
That's not true, lady.
I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Did you see the
Did you at least get a look at the guy?
Good enough to make an ID.
I'll get Gordon down to GCPD to work on a lineup. It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. And things like this happen in my line of work. People tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
What is it that you do?
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you...
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Who hired you to break into the mayor's office?
My clients prefer to remain confidential. They don't know who I am, I don't know who they are.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences.
Let's see if I can help.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
You need to trust me.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
I'm Batman.
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Harvey's thinking, what the fuck are you talking about, love? So far, I love the art style. On my other profile, I'll play in like the noir style, which is black and white. Just get a sip of my drink.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
On guard. This one is pretty good, actually, from what I remember. Come on. Holy shit, Batman. We've got to investigate the crime scene.
It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
There's just of investigation skills. So, scorch marks.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Exploded humanoid. That looks fucking disgusting. So if I do that scorch mark and this, I'm not sure if it is the same.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it.
Oh, Christ.
The chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Yes, Batman. Dead mercenary.
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
So we investigate everything. So the pallets would have been, not the barrels would have been down on some pallets.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
A shipping container, we'll examine it.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist.
Absolutely.
Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
So if we open the shipping container, ripped off its hinges. It's a canister fragment.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Maybe it's incendiary round. So weird. White Rose. Common Falcone.
Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir. That bad?
Holy shit, Batman. His eye's been fucking gouged out.
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then?
Yep.
Skylight Club.
That's Falcone's nightclub.
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh. His hand's been badly burned. But the damage seems to originate from inside his skull.
Ugh.
What did this?
That's fucking nasty, man. We have to move until the blue light comes on.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
causing the aforementioned boom.
Here comes a boom. In a minute, we're going to be doing some detecting work. So, with my bloody hand, and well, he's not showing up. So, ripped up face.
A cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
I would have thought, Scarecrow. So we incendiary bullet to... this, I believe. So Batman is the true master detective.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at the local gun store.
It appears military.
I'm not finished as of yet, so...
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
And Lieutenant Gordon's the only one you can actually trust, I believe so, if I do. Unscorched area, so...
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
No Man's Land is one of my favorite Batman comics, so we linked those two together.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim.
Absolutely.
Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands.
Christ.
And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you looked?
I'll be back in a few minutes. I've just got to go to the loo and I'll be back. I'm back.
Located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
there? Is it there? Or is it there? So I'm guessing there. Because I still see a bit of residue. There. Because he opens that up. So that will show you wherever. So huzzah. And we have a winner.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point.
So there's residue on the railing. So he was having a smoke before.
Killing time.
Killing time, killing joke. Let's look at the
This is the right spot.
phosphorus residue.
So where did he go?
Phosphorus residue trace on the
Trace
banister.
stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Huzzah.
Time to go to work.
World's greatest detective.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
Talk, and I spare you an ambulance ride. The police won't offer the same. Not to a cop killer.
Rather chance them than talk to a clown like you. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
I'm gonna hit the barrel.
Tell me!
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions. No! Stop! You can't do that! Oh, please, no! Oh, God, no!
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! Some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear!
No, we're not
told
gonna,
you everything!
we're not gonna break his arms or teddy wire.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
I think I need to call the coroner instead.
He tried to kill me.
Who tried to kill you?
The Batman.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Let's see what Alfred has to say. I absolutely love the the Adam West and Burt Ward as Batman and Robin. I love that telly show.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You beat that man half to death. Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital. Next time, it might be the morgue. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Trust me, I won't lose my way.
It's quite understandable to stray from the path now and again, so long as you can find your way back. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes I wish I could.
What if Thomas Wayne was actually Batman
alleyway.
In another...
It made me...
If there was an alternative universe, for example.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I.
Huzzah! Magic.
Well, back into the fray again.
Just gonna check the Gotham feed first. Corruption rumors, tarnish Wayne family legacy. Batman tangled with muscular top City Hall. So let's see if we basically look at the code. I can see if we got new information. Bear with me. If I was looking into why Mayhill has shit my head, but maybe I should be more concerned that his new friend Selina Kyle is the Catwoman. So, update. It turns out her real name is Selina Kyle and she's friends with Harvey. But more troubling, she knows I'm Bruce Wayne. This will need to be dealt with soon. No shit, Sherlock. So hopefully it doesn't blow up in his face. So Vicky Vale, she seems like an honest journalist.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked.
Huzzah!
And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
This is an insurance policy. Hill could expose Falcone if he didn't play along.
That would explain why he's never made a move against him.
Sure as hell better than any bodyguard.
Falcone owns hell of a lot.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
I'd go with James Gordon.
The cops are on the front lines of this war. Gordon needs this more than anyone.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman...
by any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
Exactly. This is actually chapter 5. So we're near the end. So it's taken us, minus toilet break, it's taken just over an hour and a half.
This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this. Everyone on the Force will too.
I heard you were the last honest man on the Force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police. So I like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet.
There are no strings attached. I just want Falcone gone.
Because we don't like the guy.
You and me both. I'm tired of staring at his mugshot. I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet. Sometimes I think this whole city is a crime scene.
Maybe, maybe not.
Just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
Jim Gordon. Later on, I think he will become the commissioner on this, but I'm not sure. I love the show Gotham. That show was fantastic.
Jones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Though you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
That car changes into the Batmobile. Delightful. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself, so... The Skyline Club. Welcome anyone that has just joined. Hope you're doing well. What is everyone's favourite Batman comic? If you've been comic or favourite film.
All right. Let's find Falcone. Good point of entry.
security camera.
Cameras.
The entire floor is under surveillance. You'll be detected as soon as you enter.
No time for subtlety.
Patron, sorry.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh. You're cute.
So, you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not. Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
Falcone, 2 seconds. The rose little, which is a white rose.
The white rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
Wonderful.
Nothing here.
Go on, move. He's up in the office, which is here.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
That's what we're gonna do for. So, got mobster.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Okay, I've got to hang him from there to there. And that should drop down on him and bop him on the head. We're planning our attack. So if we do this to the folding screen. Mobile pillar to that. I think this is fantastic. So this should be a 10-hour game at least. So so he's the 4th gun person.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
So, I think balcony raiding to the balcony gunman. So we're done as our magic.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
I'm going in.
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Exactly. Dickhead. take those bronies to town.
Goddamn circus freak!
What a toss.
Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here!
So, that bump. Yeah, come for bump, bump. Boom, that goes in his back. Hajara.
How about this one? You can't sneak up on me.
EMP armed. We shall see Mr. Falcone.
Yeah. You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this whole goddamn... Get your goddamn hands off of my suit! You know who my lawyers are! I'm a respectable...
Bollocks, you're not respected.
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Yeah, I've got that should blow up that turret up top. No, naughty, Mr. Falcone, naughty.
Answers, now, or you fall.
You Alright.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it is a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking. Oh, wait. Christ almighty.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
He helped you, and you fucking shoot, you stupid fucking idiots. So that totaled in at 1 hour and 50 seconds. Room with a view.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue. Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years, but after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises Tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We have never had and never will have connections to organized crime."
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
There's a pissed Batman. That locked in at under 2 hours, which is good.
Suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me?
Alfred does know something. Next we, I think, go to like the choices. Did you stick up for Harvey in front of Falcone? 67.1% did, 32.9% didn't. Did you provide a quote for Vicky's story? It says you and 85.4%, a majority of players chose to control the emerging Wayne story and provide Vicky with a quote, and 14.6 didn't. So did you break the dock shooter's arms? You and 51.3%, just over half of players showed mercy in your interrogation of the dock shooter, and 48.7 didn't. So who did you give the Falcone data to? You and 72.4% of players gave the Falcone data to Lieutenant Gordon instead of making the information public through Vicky Vale, and 27.6% didn't. And they gave Vicky Vale. How did Batman deal with Falcone at the end? Excuse me. You and 82% of players showed restraint and handed Falcone over to the police safe and sound, which is 82% on the dot, and 18% probably beat his ass. So that's all the choices. So if you agreed with the choices, please let me know in the chat section below. Thank you for watching. You've been a fantastic audience. I have been your host, BlueBoy1985. I want to do two main things and one additional. 1. Look after yourself. 2. Look after relatives, elderly relatives, neighbours, elderly neighbours, or any animals you may have. And third one isn't as important, but if you're asked to social distance and wear face covering, just do it because it's their protocol. They're not trying to piss people off with that decision. They're just doing what they're told. Peace out, God bless, and happy gaming. And I'll be back tomorrow with more streaming content goodness. It will be Destiny 2 tomorrow. Thank you and goodbye for now, and hope to see you all tomorrow. Thank you and good night for now.